Today we're doing a live demo of Pic-Time 2.0 because I'm curious if it's worth my investment as a photographer and videographer. And we'll do that with asking a very simple question. What's in it for me? Because I want to know what is the benefit for me as a photographer to use a gallery like Pic-Time. Because yeah, it looks beautiful, your clients probably love it, but hey, I spend money as a photographer, like subscriptions, so I want to know, is it actually worth my time, my investment, my money to use something like this? So that's why the what's in it for me is so important for me. When I use something, it has to be really beneficial to my company, to my wallet, to the way I work, and it has to save me time. And that's what we're going to check out. And the reason why I'm doing it live and not like a polished video with beautiful cuts and stuff is because I want to be honest with people. I want to be honest. So I'm going to check out it with you. So I've been working with Pic-Time, the previous version. I use it. And Pic-Time asked me to check out the new version, make a video about it. And I said to them, it's fine, but I want to make a video that is true, that is real, that isn't fake, that is just my true reaction, how it works, how the struggles are, or like things that I like, together with the people that follow me, my subscribers. Following such a hard word. And I think it's going to be interesting because I didn't really try it out. I have galleries in Pic-Time because I used it for my clients already, but I didn't test out 2.0. This is the first time I'm going to do it with you. And maybe it's interesting for you to share my screen because so you know what you're looking at. And I don't know why, but he doesn't share my screen. Let me fix this like this. Probably can see my screen right now. There we go. And now you can see me. Sorry, I just had a problem with OBS and now already starting pretty rough. Let me check. Okay, then pull this down. Don't do it like this. Hey, there we are. I don't know why. I just had a problem with OBS and my camera. But now it's back and you can see me and you can see Pic-Time because that's a very important thing. So, I want to be transparent because when I watch a video on YouTube, I'm about to buy something or not buy or get a subscription. I always check out videos and it ends up like being some polished video. And it's only about like everything's towards the positive and not towards the negative. And I hate that because I'm going to invest money in it. I want to know if it's really something for me. And there's no better way to do it live. If the video is uploaded, so this is a live video. When I uploaded the video to YouTube and it's in full, I will make chapters. So you go to the chapters, or maybe you're watching this video and it isn't live. You can check out if you like Pic-Time actually. And to able to answer my main question, what's in it for me, we have to divide some sub questions. And I think it's very important because I took some notes. Let's first figure out what is Pic-Time, Pic-Time 2.0, because there was already a Pic-Time, but what is 2.0? How does Pic-Time work? What does it cost? Because yeah, I'm Dutch, so what it costs is very important to us, Dutch people. And can I make a revenue from it? So instead of like paying for it, does it even give me money back? Because that's what we like, of course, as photographers. And we are creatives. We're not that very commercial. We're thinking with our creativity, not with our wallet, which we should do more, I think. And the end question will be, what's in it for me? And I think we're gonna get answers to that in the end of the video. Good morning, there's people in chat. Good morning, Brooklyn kid. Brooklyn, you're from Brooklyn, America? So first let's start, what is Pic-Time? And I've opened the website for you because this is the Pic-Time website. So what is Pic-Time? Well, Pic-Time is a online photo gallery or photo and video gallery because you can also put videos on it that can be used to share all over the world with your wedding guests, but you as a photographer can share it with your wedding couple. It's a shared platform for photos and videos. That's what it is. As simple as that. But still, a lot of people use it. Some people don't use it because they think it's too expensive or other reasons. But now we're going to find out if it's actually worth for you, because I can't decide if it's worth for you. I can only decide what works for me. But maybe you have the same, you want the same things as me, so then you know if it works for you. And it's a beautiful website, and it's very polished. They've been doing this for a long time, and now there's a 2.0 era. And the 2.0 era should mean that there's way more customizations, colors, and all that kind of stuff. But I don't want to really go into those customizations because, yeah, that's extra work, and that's for your clients to make it look better. And yeah, that's somehow a little bit of a way you can show your company after you did the wedding, so the guests can see how beautiful the website is, so you get maybe new clients. But I want to focus on the other things because, yeah, you can do all kind of beautiful stuff, and the galleries probably look beautiful, but you gotta invest time in it, and time equals money, and we want to know if it's worth doing that. If we go to the website, we'll see all kind of beautiful shots and beautiful things, how the website works, and it's always very polished. And I gotta say, when I talk to Pic-Time, they always have very quick in reaction times. They have a great help desk, a great I'm looking for the word, I've got the words. I've got the words, when you talk to the help desk, let's say help desk, after sales. So that's great. That's a good thing to know, that when you have a problem, you send an email, you get a quick email back to help you. So that's one thing I think is very important when you're using a certain platform. But let's dive into the Pic-Time gallery. So this is my Pic-Time gallery. It's like a simple gallery, and in this gallery I can do stuff after the wedding. And let's just start creating a gallery and just check out what's going on and what it does for me. I'm a hybrid photographer, so I shoot photo and video. So I grabbed a wedding with some photos and videos to upload to check out what it's doing. Well, this is a gallery name. I'll make it a YouTube test. Well, let's make it the names of my wife and I. And well, it asks if I want 2.0 or 1.0. Well, we're testing 2.0, so of course 2.0. Templates, we don't want any templates. And say next. All dates, it doesn't matter, just choose this date. It was a wedding. We can say something about the wedding, or wedding day. Oh. Right. The brand, well, that's of course my brand. That's my company. My name is my company. Because I have a unique name, so I can use my name as a company. Now, there's all kind of languages. There's no Dutch language because I'm Dutch, so normally I will put it on Dutch because most of my clients speak Dutch, so it's easier for them. In this case, they only have like English, German, English, Espanol, Français. Yeah, English is better. You can edit the name, the URL of the gallery, which is fine. Jennifer Roy, I'm fine with that. Create a gallery. Let's upload some photos and videos just to check out how it works, what it is, and all the good stuff. And sorry that I'm drinking because I have a very sore throat, so I need to drink some. And let me check if the chat still works, because you know how it goes with YouTube. Oh, it works, yeah. Customer service, that was the word I was looking for. I couldn't find the word customer service, actually 2 words. So you start straight away with the uploading of the photos and the videos. Well, in this case, there's a folder opening up, and I will go to my other screen, and I will throw in some photos. Let's say a first look. Here is from my other screen. I'm just going to upload some photos to check out how it works. So this is the first look. Oh, geez. First look. And that's a great thing. I can add chapters to everything. Another scene, and maybe I can throw in a folder. First look. Let's do a shoot. Maybe throw in the whole folder. Don't know if it works like this. That's why the live live feeds are great because I'm just doing. I'm not going to read how it works. I just throw it in and just see how it works. That's what we photographers do. We don't really read manuals. No, that works. Throw in a file. Again, I'm only going to throw in photos because it makes it just easier for me. Let's throw in some ceremony shots right here. Yes, some different photos. Yep. Features video. Okay, try these features. I'll try feature video. I could throw in a featured video. Upload it or host it externally. Okay, so I could choose a YouTube link. Well, that's maybe interesting. Let me check if I can grab it from this side of the screen. Let me go to YouTube. You can see it when I'm now looking up on YouTube. See if I can use a video. Like here, because now it's still uploading, so we need some upload time. Go to my own channel. Where is me? Like playlist. Yeah, whole playlist. Let's look up that's the video of this wedding. Pause it. Grab the URL. Share. Copy. So I can paste, upload, host externally. Add. Gonna find a video. You enter the correct URL. So why doesn't it work? Let's try a different URL because I took the URL of the sharing, but let's take the top URL. Add. Again. Gonna edit. Doesn't work. Okay, so this is why I do the live stuff. It doesn't work, so I'm curious why it doesn't work because I just put an URL. Maybe I have to like grab the sharing URL, copy. There's a shorter URL. Enter. It doesn't work. So I don't know why. Maybe I have to choose a certain URL. I don't know what, but I can't take my YouTube URL of this video. So that sucks. And maybe I'm doing something wrong, but would be better if I could just paste in my URL if it says which URL I have to choose. Do I have to like the top browser URL? Do I have to press the share button and then copy that button? What do I use to what URL do I plug it in? I'll put in there. Now I can upload like there. Let me check some video. First, I'm gonna check here for some video. Oh, throw in here some video. Should throw in here. Yep. Open. So I've chosen a video, small video. It's gonna upload because I rather upload my video using external URL, so I get my YouTube views from the video instead of like uploading a video. Because if my video, a whole wedding video, will be in this gallery, I won't have the views I would have on YouTube. So I think that's very important. Now it's uploading. So I can make a slideshow, block. Let's press block. All right, so if I press block, I can make it a blocks type of view. But of course, if I would make a block, I would have to make a probably some text. I don't like writing text; it takes too much time for me. But yeah, you could do. Let's just choose something. Why not? Let's check out what he does. Describe your wedding experience. Best time ever. Your brand keywords. Awesome. Great. Crazy. It just creates a text. Yeah, that's what it does. So it makes an AI text. So, okay. So if I would describe this experience, it generates a AI text. Let's go full on AI. Continue. Great to know. Create SEO. Okay. SEO optimized text for vendor. Yeah, I'm going to skip this one. That's great to know. So it does stuff for you. For all these things, add photos to blog post. Okay, and I have to choose which photos I want to have in a blog post. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I'm not going to do that because it takes too much time. And you show us, no say, yes. Want to get out of this done. So, okay, so the blog post is something next to the normal gallery. That's great to know. That's why live demos are great, because then I know what works, what doesn't work, because everyone has the same struggles. So blog posts means you just make a blog on top of your gallery. There's some work, and with a blog post, it mainly is to give your client something extra. There's also SEO stuff, but I don't know how it would. Maybe it would be great for my company, but I don't know. It's a lot of work for something as little as that. Delete scene. Yep, delete. Okay, let's go to the design. That's new. Again, the design part is the part where it's all about the customer experience. Still not answering the question, what's in it for me? What makes this Pic-Time great for me as a photographer? Well, let's check it out. Just still preparing my gallery. So we're waiting for it to do that. A gallery is ready. A high-res upload is pretty slow. I have a very fast internet connection, so I don't know why it's so slow. Maybe it's the video or something, but yeah, we have to wait. Whilst uploading, isn't that fast? So Pic-Time can use video. It's a video and photo gallery system, and as a hyper photographer like I am, it's great to share some video. But as always, has to be a ratio of what is interesting. So is it interesting to, let's say, put all the work in it, and do I get out of it what I put into it? That's always the question. And I think as a wedding photographer and videographer, it's always, because you want to make things very beautiful and nice, but it takes a lot of time to create something like this, and you could put that time in like editing a photo or video. So I don't want to mess around with design too much. I will grab a pre-built design. I'm fine with that. Because why would I put so much effort in a whole gallery design? And I can design it because I still have to wait for the upload. Uploading. Okay, so it's very interesting because now it says uploading now a video, but I already uploaded it. Maybe you can't upload the video. I don't know. It's very strange because it's slow. So Pic-Time uses an uploader from your computer. I'm not a big fan of that because it's something open on my computer that has to like load stuff. I rather have something just throw it in the browser, like a Dropbox or something. But this is what Pic-Time does. Maybe they do it so you can close off your browser so you can still upload. In that case, I understand, but I've noticed when I'm working, the upload is always active. I don't like to have active stuff on my computer if I don't need to, because with video editing, with photo editing, I need all the power of my computer. So I don't want my computer to spend time on some stupid uploader. Well, stupid, an uploader that is doing stuff. Okay, so this is the design feature. Now it works, and you can choose all kind of designs, and it just shows a photo of the first look. We can change that. If a matter of fact, let's just change that photo. Where can we do that? Customize. Yeah, customize text. Cheese. But it's the difference between a scene headers gallery. Okay. This is the difference between a polished video about a program or like a live video. In a live video, you see the struggles I have with a certain gallery setup or program. And it isn't a tutorial, it's to see if it's worth your money. Probably I can't select the photo because it's still processing the photos, almost done. So you get scene headers. First, let's go for the look and feel. Minimize editorial. Yeah, let's go for the editorial. Looks awesome. Now you have gallery covers or scene headers. Okay, so scene headers are these kind of things. or this is on top of it. And okay, well, let's start with the shoot then. Let's go back to the photos and media, and gonna go back and let's throw the shoot on top of everything, because the shoot are the most important photos. And maybe if I would create a gallery, I would probably make an extra folder, the top one with the preview shots, so all the best shots, so it instantly has the best shots over there. Let's go back to design, scene headers, the shoot. I can choose a photo from the shoot, probably replace, blah, blah, shoot. So there are 2 shoots, so there's a lot of photos. Let's grab a photo that is awesome. Grab this photo, done. This is done. Then and he still doesn't change the cover photo right here. Design headers. How does it work? Fine. Okay, it's a bit annoying that he still chooses a photo of the first look, and I don't want to choose this photo. I want to have a different photo. Ah, there it is. I can change the photo. That's what I want. Go to shoot. Right here. Well, let's take a awesome photo. Let's take something like this. Done. Better. So, okay. Not mine. Okay, this is not me, but it's the name of my wife and I. But just to check it out, we could change the design of the cover. Yeah, so there's a lot of design options, and I've read that you could add a featured video as a photo. Let me check how it works. Don't know what it does. Okay, cool. So yeah, so when people, and the video is under everything, but can I add the video on top? Design headers. I'm just doing this as I go. Let's go back to photos and media, because I want the video to be high up, because it's cool. But it's a featured video, yeah, so high up. You can drag it up. Just put it on top of here. Let's go back to the design. I'm curious if it instantly changes everything. Maybe still loading. It's almost done. It would be cool if, like, if you see like a video first. Yeah, don't see anything. So I'm glad when this is uploaded, then we can go on, because we need to upload. And I made very small files, very small photos. I'm still curious why the upload takes such a long time. Something went wrong. Please try again. Oh, really? Really? Just when you're making a video, you get a slow internet connection. Well, while this is loading, let's go on to the... Something went wrong. Go on to the gallery setup. Gallery setup, you can choose your gallery type. You can fill in all kind of spouse, family, location stuff. You can choose if it's private gallery or a private gallery or not. So let's make it a private gallery. Expire date. This is very important, because if you're talking about revenue, this could be interesting. And it keeps on giving this something went wrong error. I don't know why it does it. It's so annoying. What is going wrong? I don't understand. I'm just on the website and keeps on giving this error message. Okay, so this great live demo. I have no idea why it does that. Maybe it has to do with the design or something. I'm going too fast. I have to wait that everything's uploaded. Well, I'll wait, because I can do much more than waiting. Okay, I see a gallery now. That's a great thing. We see a gallery. I want to continue. I want to continue this this gallery design stuff, but I have to wait for all the photos to upload. Sorry. So this is normally you will cut this out. You will say, okay, let's go on to the next and we'll find. But now we have to wait. 39. Okay, 93%. Yeah, and let me check if the video is on top of here. Yeah, come on, man. Shoots. Okay, so I put the video on top, but it doesn't show the video on top of here. We probably can change it. Almost still 5% to go, and then we can go on with the rest of the settings. Here we go. 93, 96, yeah. Because I think because of the upload, it gives some errors because it can't continue because it's still uploading photos. 8 photos go, yep. 4 photos to go, almost there. In times of fast internet, still we got this. How is it possible? Yeah, it's done. All right, so we're done. Gallery setup should work now, I hope. Expiration dates, that's very important. And I'll get back to that later because the gallery experience, we saw the gallery experience. So you can do all kind of stuff to make your gallery look awesome and great, but that's just that doesn't really add revenue. That's just a to show that you put effort in your work, and maybe for your next client that saw that gallery. But I think that's the work reward ratio is quite poor. But the expiry date is interesting because when you put an expiry date on it, people have to pay to keep the gallery alive. Show a portfolio, yeah, that's just your portfolio. You can enable AI tools, which is awesome because then you can say, because it recognizes faces. So you say, I recognize my face. I want to see all the photos with my face, like an iPhone does in the gallery and probably Android. Then you have like a photo download sizes. And again, this is very interesting because I can say, well, allow free high-res downloads. Or I can say original size, or I can say you get web size photos, and you can say if you pay more, you get the higher size photos. So what you could say or do is upload photos in the highest quality, and you give the people the lower quality, and only if they pay more, you can give them the higher quality, because higher quality photos is more storage, costs more money, so people have to pay for it, of course, because especially photos nowadays are quite big because the cameras produce a lot of big photos. Video settings, do sell videos. Okay, slideshow video. Okay, so you can sell your videos. I won't know why you would do that. Maybe for another branch. Weddings don't think is necessary. Don't want to apply. And watermarks. Well, of course you can add watermarks or you cannot add watermarks. You can say like I want to add watermarks to like the vendors and the guests, the clients, so they get a watermark. And then we get to the next part, and slowly we are getting to the what's in it for me, because what's in it for me, that is a can I make money with it? Can I the investment of like buying a program or like a subscription to a something like a gallery like Pic-Time, can I make my money back, or even better, can I make money with it? So what does Pic-Time actually cost? That's important. Pricing. Of course, the most expensive is the most popular. Who would have thought? I really didn't expect that. That's what we wedding photographers do with our packages. Like always say, like, well, actually, the smartest thing to do, and this is like the worst thing they did. You always say that this one is the most. Well, you create another one after this, and you say this is the most sold, but there is a better version. By doing that, this one looks cheaper. But you got a beginner, professional, and advanced. A beginner, you pay 7 months annually, or like $8 if you do per month. 20 gigs of storage. It sounds like a lot, 20 gigs, but when you go full res, you will be full in 2 weddings, because there's a lot of space. If you add video to it, it doesn't even work. You have to sell small galleries. So right here, this is already interesting. If you are about to, if you want to sell your photos in a higher size, like a full res size, people have to pay extra. You could go to a bigger, or like a professional, because you earn money with your bigger file sizes. So that's how you have to think. Because 20 gigabytes is nothing. Then you get like the 100 gigabytes, approximately 30k photos. Well, depends on the size. I have a Canon R5 Mark II. I can tell you, like, if I shoot one wedding photo video, is 1/2 terabyte up to a terabyte of data that I shoot. I don't use all the data for a gallery, but to let you know how much data I can shoot with my cameras. So it's very important to think about how are the file sizes, how export, how does it add up to my galleries. Then we'll see other things, the design tools, premium, basic. Well, I don't really care about design tools. Maybe some people do. I don't really care for that. You get better design tools, but yeah, you get slideshow, blogs, okay, vendor network, art galleries, and store. That could be interesting, make money. Smart image search for photographers. Okay, so if I read this, the beginner is just for people that want to share their galleries, not the full sizes. Just some custom gallery sharing, and for a $7 a month, that's less in euros, of course. It's okay. You can share your photos. You don't need to use a file sending system like WeTransfer something, and you got a backup of your photos, which is very important because we need backups. Do backups. If you're like, well, I want to make money with it, I want to sell the photos, I would go to like a 21 euro of the dollar a month because you can earn it back. So these are the prices. We go back to the shop or to the gallery we are designing. We get to the shop, and this is very interesting because here we are talking my language because I want to make money with my gallery. I don't want to just like, cool that people have a gallery, but I want to earn that back. So I can say to people, because I made a pre-built stuff to earn money, but I can put an abandoned cart on it. Say, well, you get 30% off a gallery if you pay more. You can edit like you want. To make money, you can say anniversary gift. It's interesting. So people are 1 year married or have like a Valentine, Christmas, all the kind of stuff, or some other maybe a religious something that people like share something. You can make something of yourself and own an automation, and people get a email and they will spend money. Especially guys, we always forget to buy something, and if for instance get an email from Pic-Time like a month before that, like you can create something and give it to your wife or to your husband, and you're like, yes, I'm gonna do that. So that's easy for me. So this could be very interesting. Because we men always forget, end up buying flowers, but in my case, I know that my wife likes something personalized more than something expensive. So this is interesting. So here you can make money, especially when you set this up quite. It takes some time, but once you made it, you can add it to every gallery and you make money. And we want to make money. And the shop is also, because you also have a shop where you can buy, you can buy stuff, and maybe you can do that in the preview gallery. So it works. Yeah, so we got a preview of our gallery. Look at that beautiful photo. Who shot this photo? No. So made this is my gallery. It looks a little bit stupid with the way the photos are set up. I just throw in some photos. I did a real selection of it. Let's go through it. And again, go to the first look. Yeah, you could or you can choose those photos, of course. Ceremony, featured videos. Here's a video. You can play, or let me turn off the audio because I get. Yeah, the quality of the video is like horrible, but can I choose the... Yeah, it's like it is a small video. It isn't a huge one, but it's interesting to see. It's interesting you can sorry, put a video on it. And as a gallery, if you can put this in, it would be awesome. The video looks a bit strange. It's flickering. I don't know why, but it's great to know that the video works. How do I get out of the video? Okay, so there's a shop in here, and you scroll down, you will see prints, ornaments. They can order an album. Right now, I do my albums separately for the main part because I have I work with a company that gives me discount, and they are awesome. They're in Poland actually, and their quality is really, really cool. But it's very interesting that people can just buy a print, because you family will see this gallery because they're gonna share it with family, and the family is like, oh, like the mother or something, like, oh, I want to buy an ornament. Okay, maybe not the best thing to order, but yeah, let's say mother-in-law, like, they like ornaments probably, and they want to make a heart-shaped ornament. You can imagine like a heart-shaped ornament. And the great thing, you can see the photo, one of the photos, and you can see how it looks, and you can order it. You select the photo. This is cool. You don't have to do anything for this. Get a percentage of this. I don't know how much. You can do a canvas. You can a gallery board. So a matte frame. This is cool because you can choose a size of the photo, print size. Yeah. Don't do a square. I don't like square photos. So yeah, it's the euros, of course. Tax not included, but it's come from abroad. You have to pay taxes, of course, because of the country. And if I would select this, let me just select something. I don't know. Let's select a photo. Select a photo. Let's select a cool photo. Let's go further on the day. I know there's one I really like. There's a lot now. Well, let's use this one. This is a photo I want to finish and personalize. Yeah, like this, and then you can add to cart. Go to cart. I'm just curious what it does. Okay, so the photographer gets a. What's this? This is your added profit. We remove it from your orders. Okay, so if someone would order this, I earn 31 euros and 60 cents. Well, that's fine for doing nothing. That's already more than the price of a month of the advanced, or was it like pro? I forgot how it was called. The premium, no, the professional. So great stuff. And it's really cool. I'm curious where it comes from. That's my total 20. Okay, cool. Well, so great to know that it works. You can just order stuff, and this is where it gets interesting. And of course, Pic-Time, it's a great platform. Everything looks awesome, but these kind of things make it interesting, because you can buy prints. You can people can do stuff. So if you set up your email automatic email system the right way, so this thing, you can make money with it. And I think that's the interesting part of this whole gallery. Now, you can add vendors, which is fine, because I think adding vendors is very smart, especially for your business. That if everybody can see your photos, can download it, use it. You can add in, of course, like a little disclaimer of how they can use it and stuff. So that's really cool. And you can share your photos with the guests. You can create secure links. That's all great stuff. But the most important thing is, the biggest question of this is what's in it for me? And I'll go back to the big screen. Wait a second. The big screen. Buongiorno. What's in it for me? So if I look through this through this gallery, of course I had some hiccups, but that's because I didn't know how it worked. I don't use it that much. So once I did it, I know how to work. So the error was because I was still uploading. I had to wait. And we were on a live stream, so I didn't want to wait. I want to go on. So that was the problem, because it probably couldn't show the photos. I think if it comes down to the customizability of this platform, it's just awesome. The way everything's set up, the way everything works, it's very simple, very easy. We would do it in the live stream, and everything worked pretty fine, except the error. That was my fault, I guess. But my attention was grabbed with the fact that we could have a shop, make money. And there are different ways to make money besides as a shop. What you could do if you sell your wedding package and you say, well, your photos will be in the gallery for like a month or like 2 months or 3 months. After that, your gallery will expire. With that, you can't see your photos anymore. So, or you have to download the photos, or you can pay some extras to have the photos for their own longer time, for a year, maybe 3 years, 5 years, or indefinite. And you can make money with it, or you can make a subscription-based every year again for the client, which creates revenue, and that's like a passive revenue stream, which is important. As long as clients do that, they have a backup of the photos, because everyone, like even I get emails from clients like, I lost my photos, can I do you have the photos for me? And normally I say, yeah, that's fine, but I have to you have to pay money for it, because my photos are in like a backup somewhere else, not here. Takes a lot of time, but still it's a lot of hassle. This way you could say, you can have the photos, there's a gallery, there's a backup system, you can access your photos, and there's also a backup for you, because if the client wants to keep the gallery, it's automatically your backup gallery. That's a great thing. And that's the second thing. You got a backup system, because every photographer knows like backup is expensive. I got a NAS. I got multiple NAS systems. Like everything I do, I edit from a NAS. I photo edit, video edit from a NAS. I got another NAS that backups everything. But it's expensive. Hard drive expensive. So you want a third backup. Or a backup for the older weddings. So some people use Google Drive or like WeTransfer, all kind of stuff. But this way you can have a backup system, and you can still sell stuff, which is very interesting. How you sell, you have to, that's up to you. That's not up to me, but it's very interesting to do, I guess. And with the also the emails that automatically sent with Christmas or like Valentine, wedding dates, that's really cool. So I think if the question, what's in it for me, as me, it's interesting because I can make my money back and even earn money by using this platform. The only thing that's very important, I guess, is that there needs to be a disclaimer when people use this, if something once goes wrong, right? They order something and they get a wrong print or wrong product, that they know that I didn't make it, I didn't order it, that they have to go to that specific print shop or something that sent to them, that they will fix it. Because imagine a client buying something isn't right, and they come up to you like it doesn't work or it isn't right. That you can say, well, I didn't print it, I didn't do the order, so you have to go straight to that company. That's the only thing that is a little bit scary to me, but still, I can imagine that I just checked it out, and you could do a test print, and you can ask probably Pic-Time how that works. How does the liability work? Because you have to think on there will be bears on the road, like we say, and how big are those bears? Are they small bears or big bears? Like black bears or brown bears? If it's a polar bear, just run. If I look at what's in it for me, it's a backup system that makes money for me. I know if there's something would go wrong, I still got my photos on there. So it would be definitely a yes. And if I would choose a tier, I probably would go with professional. And if it would be that I sell so much stuff and make so much money with it, I would go to advanced, because I know there's more backup. And the customization stuff, I'm not really interested in, but some people may be interested in that. That's up to you. And the big question is like, is for you? Is it what's in it for you? So if you're looking for a way to back up, share, and make some money with your photos, I think this is a very interesting thing to do. But again, that's not up to me. And if you want to share some videos, and I couldn't really find out how I can share my videos from YouTube, but it probably is possible, but I didn't know why it worked. But if you can add videos to it, it's a very interesting thing, especially for hybrid photographers, to share photos and videos and make a full experience after the wedding. And of course, a wedding album. They can create an own wedding album. So we all know that making a wedding album kind of sucks. Well, I don't like making wedding albums, but yeah, it's a thing that belongs to wedding photography, because albums are very important. If you have any questions, drop in the comments. I hope you like this live feed. It's a little bit messy because my feed didn't work as it should have worked. I hope you can appreciate that it's live. So we're doing the same thing. You're watching along while I'm discovering why something does work or does not work. And if you like my channel, check out my channel. I do a lot of hybrid photography. I do also live editing, everything hybrid photography related. Check it out and give me some thumbs up. Always love it. And thanks for the love and hope to see you next time. Ciao.